Thursday. I am on my way to the airport to catch my flight to Jamaica. I'm going on a solo trip. It will be, I think, 6 days and 5 nights, and I am super excited. I'm planning on bringing you guys along with me and vlogging as much as possible. You know, I'm not a vlogger. I am so new to this, and I don't know, it's just so hard for me, but I plan on bringing you along to show you how I like to do my solo trips. Let's get into this outfit of the day. This is the airport outfit. I have my bags packed. I am just waiting on my car to arrive to drop me off. He should be here in about 15 minutes or so. So I will see you on the trip. Hey guys, so I finally made it to Jamaica and I am exhausted. I feel like that was the longest trip ever. First of all, I had a 3-hour layover, which was crazy. I don't think I ever want to do that again. And then two, the check-in process for this resort is extremely long. The people were nice and friendly, but I just think the process is so long. Like, they want to explain every single thing to you. Like, I'm gonna go through each and everything about the app. They're gonna tell you about all of the restaurants, the food that they have. It was just a lot, and I just wanted to get my key and go to my room. But the resort is gorgeous. It is beautiful. I can already tell that this is more of like a couples resort. Everything is probably geared toward couples because it's nice and quiet. It's of course an adults only resort, and even with the layout of the room, it is made for couples or someone on a solo trip like myself. I don't know if you'll have much privacy if you went with like a group of people, unless everyone had their own room, and you'll see what I'm talking about once I show you the layout. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful resort. It is very quiet, so if you come into party, this is not the resort for you. And even the driver who picked me up from the airport was telling me that this is a great hotel. He would recommend this for anyone. It lives up to its name, excellence, but it is not a party hotel. If you want to party, you're definitely going to have to leave this resort to go somewhere else to party. So he did let me know that, and I, kind of knew that coming in. I didn't come here to party. I came here to relax, and I think I'm going to have a lot of that while I'm here. So let me give you a quick room tour because I need to change and get some food because there are 2 events that I want to go to tonight. It is currently, what time is it? It is 6:39 here in Jamaica, and I think we are an hour behind home, so it's 7:39 back at home. And the 2 activities that I want to do tonight, one starts at, I think, around 9:30, and then the other one is a little bit later. It's the Michael Jackson tribute show, and then a karaoke party. So I want to get changed, get some food, and then go to those two events. But let me grab my key, and we're gonna do a quick room tour. So this is the hallway outside of my room. Here, really long hallway, and then the back of my room faces like all this greenery right here, and in between the trees, I don't know if you can see all the way back there, but that's where the Michael Jackson show will be. Here is my room, and the door pushes in like this. Come inside. So the first thing you have here is this little door. And inside of this door is where they would put your room service. So if you didn't want them to come inside your room or disturb you, you can put on a do not disturb light, and then they would just put your food inside of the door there. And then you can put like all of your dirty dishes, and they can retrieve them from the other side. So I thought that was really cool. You don't have to worry about being bothered. And then here is the thermostat, and this is where you'll put the do not disturb or please enter and clean or do whatever. These are the lights. Then we have the bathroom right here. Close the door. So this is the bathroom, and this is what I'm saying about privacy. Like, there is no door to the bathroom, so you just walk in, and you have your lights here, and then you have the double sinks here, where you have some toiletries that they provide, washcloths and all that. You have a mirror, have a towel rack, have this huge walk-in shower with a shower head. So that is going to be interesting when I'm taking my shower. Am I going to get like my hair wet and all that? I hope not. And then inside of this frosted door is the water closet. So you have your toilet inside of there. As you can see, you have this beautiful marble floor throughout the entire room. Love that. Inside of these two doors is the walk-in closet. Very impressive. I don't think I've ever been to a resort that had a walk-in closet. So this is the walk-in closet. On this side, you have a shelf, plenty of storage. You have your hanging space here. Luggage rack that I need to pull out. Comes with robes. You also have slippers in the bathroom, as well as a scale, which I will not be using. And then you have some additional shelves over here. And then they also have a steamer. So that's cool. I don't have to go out with wrinkled clothes. Love that. Then you come into the bedroom area, and then you have this huge mirror right here. Like, this whole wall is a mirror. So that is cool. Have king size bed. And then you see how you have this latticed wall right here? On the opposite side of this is the bathroom. So again, no privacy. Have a nice big TV. Then you have another lattice wall here, and you can slide this door and close it if you wanted to separate the bedroom from like the sitting room area. So you can pull it all the way shut. And then over here, you have the mini bar that is, of course, all inclusive with the resort, and they restock it every day. So you get a couple of bottles of wine, some alcohol, you have your glasses, water. Down here, you have a fridge that is also stocked with your beer and soda and juice, candy, and they restock it every day if you drink up everything every day. Then you have another nice size TV. You have this really big table right here with a chair. Then you have another mirror. This is like your little vanity section. do your makeup or skincare or what have you. Over on this side is like a sofa, table, and a rocking chair. I haven't sat in a rocking chair in years, so that's pretty cool. You have a really nice lamp there. And then this is the view from this side. So now I'm standing toward the back of the living room area, looking toward the front door. So you see the bed and all of that. Then you have this amazing view on the balcony. So you come out on the balcony, you have this little bed situation. You have these two chairs on a table. Really nice size balcony. I think it is huge. So this is what it looks like from this side. Then I have an ocean view, so I can see the beautiful ocean from my balcony. And then I also have a view of the pool that also has a bar. See how quiet it is? It's not even that many people out here. It's just quiet and serene, and I love it. That's exactly what I was looking for. And then down below are the rooms with swimming pools. So all the rooms down below me have their own private swimming pool. So that's pretty cool. And then over on this side is another bed. And enclosed here is a jacuzzi. You can't access this from the balcony. This is all glass. So to access the jacuzzi, you would need to do it from inside the room. And I hope I don't sound weird because my ears are still stuffed from the flight. I'm waiting for them to pop and clear up. But here is the jacuzzi that you would access from the inside of the room. But it has the glass enclosure so you can still see outside and get that gorgeous view. So here is the view of the room from this side. It's just a wall of glass so that you can see outside, and I love that. So that is my quick room tour. So I brought my own blanket just because I didn't know how cold it was going to be in the room, and I didn't know if they was going to have like cozy blankets. They usually just do like sheets. I like to be cozy, so I brought my own blanket. I also bought my robe. I know they have robes inside the resort, but sometimes I just want my own robe. So brought my own robe. This is just some bug spray that I packed last minute. Thanks to my husband, because he knows I'll be getting it up. I have my shower cap. And I had this extra long shower cap from Amazon because of my braids. Put that in the bathroom. And I also like to use these little packing cubes when I'm packing my bags. They just make the luggage a lot more organized. This one I have like my pajamas, swimsuits, and this has like all of my outfits for the night. So I'm gonna pull those out and hang that all up. On this side, have makeup. That's gonna go over on the vanity. This is like all of my body care stuff inside this big pouch. I love this thing because it fits a ton of stuff. So I have all of my body care and skin care in this bag, and we're gonna unpack this in the bathroom. Inside of this little pouch, I have all of my oils. This is perfect to, if there's like any leakage, it won't get all over everything else in my luggage. So I love that. this pouch, as you can see, there's a theme. I love pouches. I put everything in pouches. So this one has like all of my dental hygiene stuff in here. This pouch has my makeup brushes and a fan that I like to use when I'm doing my skincare. And then this pouch has all of like my body wash, my face wash, some room spray, and some Lysol. I was initially gonna bring like the full size bottle of the body wash and all of that, but the luggage was just too heavy, so I just ended up putting them in these little containers like this. So that should be fine. Then I have hats and slippers. So that's everything out of this luggage. And this was my carry-on that I used. And in this one I had my water shoes. More pouches. So this one has all of my sandals. And I think this one actually has all of my underwear. I have my satin bonnet. I have my satin bonnet. And then my disposable face towels. I have this little neck fan that's gonna be perfect because it's super muggy outside, super hot. I have my laptop in here. Everything with electronic is in there. I have my little nail kits because you know I do press on nails, so I have my little nail kit with some extra nails in case I need to repair any. I bought my Bluetooth speaker because I like to listen to music, so we have that. And I can only use that inside of my room. I can't take that outside, like in the common areas. They said it is prohibited. And then I have just a plastic bag for like any wet stuff. And a couple of tripods for vlogging. So that's everything in my carry-on. You can hear that, but they're outside on that entertainment stage that I showed you earlier, rehearsing for the Michael Jackson show tonight, and it's real loud, so it's not going to be quiet in this room when there's like entertainment going on outside, which is completely fine with me. So I could literally probably just stand on the balcony from my room and watch the show. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but I could totally do that. And all of these outfits, I plan on doing an outfit of the day to show you what I'm going to be wearing while on vacation. So that's why I'm not really showing you now. I feel like I bought a lot of pieces, but I mean, I plan on wearing like swimsuits and cover-ups during the day, and, you know, an outfit at night. So, I mean, I guess that's typical, right? And I also bought like some little rompers or like a little jumpsuit to wear, like if I want to go out to breakfast. But I don't really want to, I mean, I don't want to wear my swimsuit and cover up, and then I don't want to get dressed up. I have these little one-piece jumpers that are like super cozy and comfortable that I can just slide on real quick and go get breakfast. So that's what I was thinking when I picked these up, because yeah, I may not want to get fully dressed, and then I may not want to just be like out there in a swimsuit. I know people will be, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. I have plenty of hangers. So even if you came with like your significant other, there's plenty of hangers so that you both could hang your stuff. Now what I didn't see were drawers. I don't think I saw any drawers that, you know, you can pull out. So I'll have to just fold my underwear, I guess, up on these shelves, which is fine, I suppose. But yeah, I think the resort is beautiful. I love how it looks when you first come in. I didn't even get a chance to film any of that because my driver was talking my head off, which is nice. Like, he was really, really cool. He was really nice. But he was just like rapping from the time he picked me up from the airport. And, you know, he was asking me, he was like, so are you by yourself? And I was capping. I was like, no, I'm meeting like 6 other friends here. You know, it's like a whole girls getaway. We haven't seen each other in a while. You know, we just want to, you know, hang out and whatever. He was like, oh, cool. He was like, well, you guys should definitely try some club. He gave me like 2 names. He was like, you know, here's my number. Call me if you need transportation. If I can't take you, you know, I know someone who can take you. And I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you. I won't be calling you. I will not be going to any clubs. But, you know, he was friendly, you know, however you want to take that. But I will not be leaving the resort. Me and my husband came to a compromise and an understanding that I will be staying inside of this resort and enjoying all of the activities that this resort has to offer. So I already know that he and I will be coming back here again because, one, the resort is beautiful. We'll see about services and all that, you know, throughout my stay. But it is a beautiful, quaint, relaxing resort, and I do want to bring him back here. And I just want to experience Jamaica. I want to experience the culture. We definitely do that when we go on travel together. Like, we go out and we experience the place that we are visiting. We don't just want to stay on the resort. We go out, we do activities, we, you know, submerge ourselves into the culture. So I definitely want him to come back with me so I can, you know, get out and see Jamaica, because I love Jamaica. Like, I can't believe I've never been here before because I'm just so obsessed with the culture. So we will definitely be planning a trip back here for sure. For sure. But what I was saying was, when you come inside of the resort, and I feel really safe here because when you come inside of the resort, it's gated. Like, it's the street, and it's this huge wrought iron gate that opens up. There's a checkpoint there. The guy, you know, asks you your name. He checks your reservation, and then you go in, and it's this long, beautiful drive, you know, into the resort. It kind of reminds me of my favorite movie, The Bridesmaids, when they had the bridal shower at the girl's house. I can't even remember her name, but the bougie girl, they had the bridal shower there, and it was this well, I don't know if it was her house, but wherever she hosted the bridal shower, and it was like this long drive to the actual house. That's kind of what this reminds me of. And it's just like beautifully landscaped, and then you come, I think you come to another gate, and you go inside that gate, and then it's the resort. So it's gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. Maybe when I leave I can get some footage of it, but like I said, he was talking, so I wasn't able to really film because I didn't want to be rude. And again, I'm new to this vlogging thing, so I don't want to just be like pulling out my camera like I'm filming. So yeah, didn't want to do that. So I'm finishing up my pajamas. So quiet. This oil just spilling everywhere. It's a mess. And I thought once I bought the little nozzles that it wouldn't spill. Was it that or was it this vitamin C? I'm not sure what that was, but it spilled everywhere. It's very messy. And I feel like it's the body oil. So even with the little spray nozzle, it still leaks. That's so weird. I wish it didn't do that. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Like, how can I package these so that they don't spill? It spilled all over everything, so I'm gonna have to wipe everything off and then wipe the inside of the couch. So glad I had it in that so that it wouldn't get, all over everything else. So for fragrances, I bought 2 brown sugar babes. I have Wild Card and Sweet Thing. I also bought these 2 rollerball scents by Sand and Fog. So one is jasmine and cedarwood, and the other one is white vanilla. And it just has a little rollerball on it, and these are perfect for travel because they're not going to spill and leak. So I wear those like at night for bed or going to the pool or something. And then I bought these 2 travel size. This is the Lancome one. I think it is La Vie Est La Belle. And then I bought Burberry Her. So these would be my 2 scents that I wear at night for like dinner. And of course the body oils I'm gonna wear all day long. And then I have this vitamin E oil that I'm going to use for my scalp. I have a ton of stuff in this couch. So I have my moisturizer and my sunscreen. I have my night cream by Fenty. This is another face wash. So I just went ahead and, although I don't have a current breakout right now, I just brought these 2 cleansers that I use when I do have a breakout, just in case, something happens, because I am in a different environment. And these are more of like a preventative method. So I'm going to be using, I'm going to, alternate between the 2 of these. I'll probably use this one in the morning and then use this one at night. I have another Fenty Skin body butter. I have my Paula's Choice niacinamide. Love this stuff. Actually, I bought this one from Sephora because I was out and I wanted to bring this along with me on the trip, so I just had to run to Sephora and pick it up. Unfortunately, I had to pay full price, but I needed it. And then I went on the Paula's Choice website and they had a discount code, which I usually only buy this when I have a discount code. So they had a discount code, plus it was buy two get one free. So I bought 3 of them because I don't want to be without it. I bought a facial razor and then a razor to shave my legs. I bought some lashes just in case I want to get a little bit cute at night when I do my makeup. We'll see. We'll see. Don't hold me to it. These are some double-sided body tape. I bought my Paula's Choice exfoliating lotion. I love that stuff. I told you I love Paula's Choice products. They work so well. Another Paula's Choice. This is the mandelic acid and lactic acid. This is a liquid exfoliant. So this is the AHA and this is BHA. I use the AHA during the daytime and I use the BHA at night. So the difference between the two is the AHA helps to improve sun damage, dullness, and fine lines. It reverses the compromised skin barrier. Whereas the BHA is good for unclogging and shrinking enlarged pores. It also smooths and evens out your skin tone. So that's kind of the difference between AHA and BHA. You can use them together, but I wouldn't advise it if it's your first time. I would, try one and then start incorporating the other one, because I was just using the BHA for the longest time, like for years by itself, and I slowly introduced the AHA into my routine. So be careful when you're using these skincare products. Try them out very slowly. As you saw in my last skincare update routine, you can get breakouts from trying new things, so start them gradually. Make sure your skin likes it. If it doesn't like it, stop it. Don't use it. Okay, another Paula's Choice. This is eye cream. I have some collagen face serum and vitamin C face serum. And I will use the collagen. This is for firming. I will use this at night, and I'll use the vitamin C during the day. So I have my morning time routine and then I have my nighttime routine. Very important. Then I have this Fleur Vanilla Skin Body and Hair Mist. I mainly bought this to spray my hair. Not so much for my body, but of course you can use it for both. I have this Lumi Whole Body Deodorant. It's hot here in Jamaica. I don't want to be smelling. I know I'm going to be sweating, but I don't want to smell, so I'm going to spray this, all over my body just to kind of, keep me nice and fresh. Hygiene is very important. I have my Donna Karan deodorant. This is literally the only deodorant that works for me. I've tried several other deodorants, even some natural deodorants, and they don't work for me. I can only speak for myself. They don't work. I really liked the Necessaire deodorant. I love the performance of it, but it broke my skin out under my arms. Like, it was so irritated that I had to stop and treat that too. So I just have really sensitive skin, and some things just don't agree with it. So I really liked it, but it did not like me, so I had to stop. This is literally the only thing that works for me, and I hate that for me because it's expensive. It's deodorant, and it's like $30. But it's the only thing that works. I have another, this is Urban Skin RX. This is like a spot treatment. So I brought that along just in case I, get a little friend. Hope I don't. Bought some contact solution. And I brought some hand soap because I just usually don't like the hand soap they provide you in the hotels and the resort. And as I'm looking up here, I don't even see a hand soap. I see this little bar soap, so I'm assuming this is the hand soap. I don't like using that, so I always bring my own hand soap. So I have that. I have Clorox wipes. Need to wipe everything down. Feminine wipes. Again, we want to be fresh during the day. If I'm just, running around, I don't have time to come back in the shower, I can, just refresh myself real quick. So I have that. Have some makeup wipes. And then I brought with me also these 2 face masks. One is a vitamin C and the other is a niacinamide mask. I I am going to the spa while I'm here, but I don't want them to do a facial on me. Again, my skin is super sensitive, and the only people who do my facial is the company that I've been going to for years. Like, that's the only people who can do my facial because they just know the products that work for me. I haven't had any issues with my skin breaking out. I'm not introducing any, any new people when it comes to my face. Now, a little massage or a little seaweed wrap or whatever it is that they're going to do when it comes to the body, but the face, we're not going to do anything when it comes to the face. So I added my blanket to the bed, and then I added my pillowcases. I always travel with my own pillowcases. I am done unpacking everything. I closed the curtains because it's dark outside now. I set up the makeup over here, makeup brushes, and my nail kit is over there. Laptop bag, my purse, goggles, tripod stuff. I didn't do anything with this section yet. And then I finished setting up all of my clothes as you saw. I did that, and then I also finished setting up everything in the bathroom. So yeah, everything is completely unpacked. I'm now about to start getting ready to go out and get some food and enjoy the night. So so good. The show just wrapped. I ate dinner first. I had to scarf down my food because the show was about to start. The food was amazing. I had the jerk chicken rolls with cocoa bread as my appetizer. Delicious. Let me back up because that's where the entertainment was and the music was pretty loud. So let me go back this way. But I was saying, for appetizer, I had the jerk chicken roll and cocoa bread. It was delicious. And then for my main course, I had the pork rib with rice and beans and cabbage, and it was so good. So I had to scarf it down real quick because I wanted to catch the Michael Jackson show, and the show was so good. It was really, really good. I tried to get some footage, but it was really dark. But it was really nice. They had like a green screen in the back that did a lot of video, like Thriller and Smooth Criminal and all of his hits. So they had like a little display in the back, and the performers were amazing. When they did Thriller, you know, they had like the zombies and everything on stage, and then like in my peripheral I could just like see something big like coming up behind me, and I was like, what is that? Like, I know I've been drinking, but what is that? And then when I turned to look, it was like more zombies were coming down the aisle. They were like crawling on the floor. They were so close to you. It was crazy, but it was really, really nice. They did very well. I'm sad that it's not going to happen again. It was just that one night. Yeah. So, oh, hi. Yeah, so the Michael Jackson show just happened the one night, and then each night they do something different. So I wish it was happening again so I could see it from the beginning, because I know I missed some stuff, but it was really good. I'm supposed to be going to a karaoke after party. I don't think I'm going to make it. I've been up since 4 a.m. so I need to go shower and go to bed. Good thing about that, I think that event will happen again, so I'll just catch the next one. But I'm going inside and take a shower and go to bed.